Welcome back, Mech Warriors. We are picking up where we left off, which was the mission that gave us the Rifleman DNA, which is a double gauze, 2 medium laser rifleman. And basically, I'm not going to use it. What we're going to do is we're going to repair all and then strip it. Strip everything off of it. We're going to take the XL engines. We're going to take the gauze rifles. We'll take everything off of it. The endo steel. So, yeah. We're going to do that, but we're also going to do it outside of this system. So, the thing we're going to do next is a mission within the blood minerals. Is over in this direction. And the first thing we're going to do is go to here. Ooh, another archer, huh? We have been getting quite a lot of money out of this recently. So maybe I should take a look at that. And once we're in a system here, it'll be a whole lot cheaper to strip the riflemen. Archer Hero Mech, huh? So it's LRM-20s, a Guardian ECM, and 4 medium lasers. It's got an engine, it's got double heatsink kit, and that, and it costs 10 million C-bills. What do you got? You just give me armor bonuses, you give me Tempest, which is missile quirks, and medium laser quirks. Your LRM, which gives even more missile quirks. Oh, this would not be a bad mech. How's our current Archer? It's the Arc Royal variant. This one actually has SRM quirks on it, interestingly enough. LRM quirks there. The Archer Hero Mech. I actually wouldn't mind going ahead and grabbing this, having double Archers with LRM-20s, especially if we get some hot loads on there. And an ECM system. Yeah, I'm okay with purchasing that for 10 million C-bills. So, equipment, start, battle mechs. Here we go. The question becomes first off, equipment. Do we have any LRM hot loads? We got some LRM-15 hot loads, but nothing else in them. Battle mechs. Let's go ahead and take a look at our new toy. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. So, loadout, repair all, strip all, and go ahead and start the work. Oh, I guess it's not going to give us any more money. That's fine. Then you, loadout. So we do have LRM-20s. We can obviously replace these with the doubles. We do have a double heatsink on here. Double heatsink there. So, do we have any LRM-20s? Also, what is our armor? Is it maxed out? It actually is maxed out in almost every place, except for these. Let's go ahead and just pop these out real quick. And then give me the doubles. Put them in the legs. There we go. Medium lasers, I'm fine with the medium lasers it's got. Structural endo. Because these are definitely better than 2 tons of this. It's about an extra 200 rounds. Which is an extra, what, 10 shots of these? Okay, so LRM-20 Artemis, LRM-20s, Tier 2s, and that's pretty much it, huh? We could drop these down to LRM-15s, which would allow us to actually fit more medium lasers on here. But I'd rather have keep it as a fire support mech, really. And then give me... Oh, paint job. Yep, we'll need to make sure to give it our paint job. Okay, so, star map. Let's go ahead and jump to here? Maybe we'll get lucky and land on a... Although I'm pretty sure I would have seen it through here. Actually, can we go all the way over to here? We can. So that's what we're gonna do. Found a commando hero. TDK, but I'm not particularly fond of the TDK variant. Basically takes everything... Oh, we actually got some atlases here. The DH variant, too. This comes with an LBX. I wonder if they're selling LBXs here. Nope, they're selling hot loads for LRM-10s. AC-2s, heavy rifles, yeah, nope. Anything interesting in the laser? Nope. Alright, ooh, elite pilot. We like elite pilots. Let's go see what you've got for us. Oh, you know what? The other thing I should be doing is my... Okay, are you done? You're done. Alright. I'll go ahead and dump you. You load out my Gauss rifle. We want to upgrade to the very good Gauss rifle that we got. There it is, a tier 4 Gauss rifle. So, first off, that's an increase in, what, 3.75 damage. It's a decrease in... It's actually not a decrease in cooldown. It's an increase in cooldown. What? Why? Is that a pilot thing, or have something to do with the... probably has something to do with the weapon cooldown modifier. So once I put this other one on here, we'll see a dramatic increase. Yeah, 4.6. There you go. So definitely a bonus there, benefit bonus. Okay, we got 2 tons of Gauss rifle ammo. We got the AMS on here still. We got the Guardian ECM. We've got plenty of SRM ammo for the 2 SRM-6 Infernos. Got the large pulse and 2 medium lasers. So everything's good there. Okay. Do that. Let's see here. I could strip off the 2 LRM-15 hot loads on this guy. And that could actually go on to this mech, which would then allow me to put the medium lasers on there. Let's see here what we can do with this guy. So we take off that, and we can put in the LRM-20 with Artemis that we have here. The problem with that is we have no Artemis. We have 2 tons of Artemis ammunition. Now, in terms of other weapon systems we could do, we can take the AC-10 off here. Gear 12 tons, and we can put double heavy rifles. We need to get some... let's go to the market. Let's see what we can buy in terms of heavy rifles. So, heavy rifle burst fires, heavy rifles. The only downside with the heavy rifles is the ammunition for heavy rifles is not great. So if we put this in here, yeah, even a double shot of double tonnage requires only gives us 30 rounds. So we would basically need this, 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 just to have 60 rounds for double heavy rifles. And we've only got 3 tons here. Let's see, so can we fit... We could go back to the... And we could go with an AC-20 on this. What do you give me? You give me weapon projectiles, modifiers, cooldowns. We could go back to the Gauss rifle on this. Could also put this UAC-5. Give it more long-range fire support. So we could go with the heavy rifle. We do have a heavy burst fire rifle here. We'll put that on here. It's got a cooldown of 7.65. That's 25 damage. Or if we go with this one, it's an 8.1 with an N19.8. But if we've got an AC-20 here, got the AC-20 rapid fire EU. Here we go, AC-20 here. So that does give us 5 tons still left over. The only downside, of course, is the 3.26 range. Medium lasers, AC-20... Huh? Fixed filler. Weird. So, reinforced legs. And we have the weapon optimal range modifiers. Difficult ejection, cowl, command mech. The only downside is this does affect our AC-10 pilot not having a weapon system specifically built for him. Although he does have autocannon mastery. He doesn't just have AC-10 master. So we could go back to the AC-10. Which one did I even have on here? It wasn't the rapid fire variant. We found the rapid fire variant to be wanting. It might have been that version. But that leaves us with a lot of tonnage. We can go ahead and fit... How many shots do you have? 40? So 80 shots should be probably more than enough. So that still leaves us with 5 tons of space. Now we could fit another LRM in here. Do we have any more LRM Artemises, is the question. Answer is no, we don't have any more LRMs with Artemis in here. We have an SRM with Artemis. And that's 4 tons. I don't feel like that's particularly useful. We could stick an SRM streak in there. I don't suppose the market's selling any LRMs with Artemis. No, they're selling just LRM-15s. Let's... Thing is, even if I found like another one, it would have to be like an LRM-5 or... Pretty sure the LRM-10 is 5 tons. Yeah. So we wouldn't even be able to fit another Artemis on here. Question, are you guys selling any ammunition? You're not selling Artemis ammunition. So... It would be better if I was to just go with something like an SRM-6 Inferno. I don't want to put this on there. And I can't. I only have one space. We could put an AMS on here. That's a possibility. We go with AMS. Where are you? AMS weapon system. We have to move one of these heat sinks. Let's go ahead and move it down over there. Okay, and then AMS, and then fit the AMS ammo in. Can actually take out that. And then we go with a SRM-6. We'll go with the Streak variant for some reason. I have no idea why, but we will go with that. And then we will go with 1.5 tons of SRM ammo, except we don't have any half tons. Here, half ton. Oh. There we go. Okay. So, we will start the work on you. So this will give us some AMS as well. Okay, the other thing we want to do is weapon grouping. So the Streak has got to go there. The Assaults will have to go here. Lasers, LRM-20s, AC-10s. Okay. Alright, so we're going to continue. We're going to jump to this location. By the pilot here. Hopefully it's a decent one. Maybe it's got cluster hitter on it. Ooh, double heat sinks. We will be buying your double heat sinks. LRM-5 hot load, don't care. Where are the double heat sinks? Ooh, 3 of them. Oh, wow. Heavy rifle double, we don't care about that. Yeah, that's something we should start looking into, is some of these like long tom and super heavy artillery cannons, essentially. But meantime, let's go to here. Eagle Eyes, medium mech affinity laser specialist.
I wasn't born a warrior.
What is Eagle Eyes? Keen observer of the surroundings. This pilot increases their non-line of sight detection radius by 100 meters. When using lasers, they do increase damage, and while piloting medium mechs, we'll go ahead and hire him.
With me, you aren't buying a service, but a result.
Star map. Alright, do we have anything else? We've got a Zeus. I don't have the money for it, though, really. But I will take... Yeah, no, we're just going to go ahead and jump to our next mission. Spend enough time bouncing around. Alright. So, contracts. 55, 250 ton. Give me salvage shares. They like me, so they'll give me salvage. Hello. Alright, so 270 tons. Let's go ahead and put in the other Archer. Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot. Right, we were gonna put the LRM-15s on this guy. The hot load LRM-15s. So let's grab those. Where'd you go? There you what? Oh, there you are. Okay, and that will allow us to fit 2 more medium lasers on this guy. Or we could put a large laser just to have a little bit of reach out and... Nah, he's got the reach out and touch with the LRM-15's hot loads. So I'm okay with going with just this and this. Then heat sinks for the rest of it. Also, how are we on armor? Let's max out our armor. If it's not here, let's actually strip back the 2 legs. There we go. Alright, and yeah, just put on some single heat sinks, I think, would be more than sufficient. Even though this thing's got a double heat sink kit on it, I would rather put single heat sinks in it in case we lose. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and queue you up. That will put the hot loads on you. Mission map. So we're going to be running double on you guys. We'll run the dragon here. That still puts us at 15 tons too much. I also wonder if I don't want to go back to the double mediums on this, or medium rifles, but I think we're fine. How about we drop you down to... We need to drop you down even further, huh? Let's drop you into that. Nope. Still too low. Still too much, huh? Pretty much have to go with the 45 tonner. I guess we can go with you and you. We'll stay in this mech 65 tonner. Actually, let's go ahead and I'll take the dragon, which means we can actually bump you back up to the trebuchet. We're gonna have a lot of LRM fire support in this mech fight. That's gonna be hilarious. We're gonna put the laser specialist in you because we don't have anything that particularly... We don't have another LRM specialist, essentially. Then we will have the dragon, which means we need precise over here, which is fine. And then I guess you can be pretty much anything as well. SRM specialist is pointless there. Let's I guess Speed demon, I guess. And he... Oh, actually, you know what? Swap these two, because he does have the medium mech specialist. There we go. And I guess you don't... It doesn't really matter what I put in this guy. I wonder if I shouldn't change this one out for more of a LRM or SRM specialist? Because the Agincourt has SRM specializations, and this thing can fit 6 missile slots. But I think we're going to do that after the mission. Yes, we want to wait.
We've been contracted to destroy a number of tactical objectives in enemy
territory.
territory.
Give me...
Be aware, we're only being paid for the elimination of the targets, so try not to stick around and tangle with the defenders for too long, or you'll never hear the end of it from Fard.
SAFE has recently uncovered that the Obsidian Harvest Corporation has discovered an incredibly rich rare earth minerals deposit off of an excavation contract sponsored by the protectionist Minister of Trade. Rather than honor its exclusivity deal with the League, Obsidian has instead sold the ore to Lyran traders for a considerable markup. If uncovered, this scandal could be embarrassing to the Minister of Trade, as they sponsored Obsidian's contract personally. So the Minister wishes to see the company punished. Quietly. Before the League can move against Obsidian, we need you, mercenary, to take out the marked communications arrays. Without them, Obsidian will be blind to the League's next moves.
Good kill. That's why we make the big money.
Alright, so yeah, keeping the Archer-T here as my fire support mech by loading in the LRM-20s, and then putting basically just crap ton of SRMs on the Agincourt. Because this one actually has the superior LRM buffs when compared to the Agincourt.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
How are you detecting unidentified mechs? I don't see anything that can be detecting us. Unless you're counting those guys where it blew up. And And that would make Agincourt more of a frontline fighting mech. Oh,
Contact!
hello.
Enemy forces!
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Rocked him! Target down!
Alright. Man, they made this map, I think, a little on the too big side.
Target acquired.
Hostile down!
Destroyed.
I do feel like the LRM double ammo caches are superior.
Target acquired.
Alright, you know, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to weapon groups. We're gonna set you on chain fire. So when we do something like this,
Incoming missile.
Turn that bastard into dust.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Solid copy. We'll give him hell.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
and we have the hot loads, so we can just die already. Gun
Target destroyed.
We can do that.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Scratch that target off the list.
Target destroyed.
Pilot came out on the wrong end of that fight.
Target acquired.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Knocked out that target.
Target acquired.
Mando. We will have to drop down back to four lasers in this mech, but I think that's fine. If it's going to be a fire support mech.
Target destroyed.
Machine down! Pilot's crying for his mom now.
Hostile down.
Destroyed.
Alright, and then we just need to clear out everything else. I
Target acquired.
think what we're going to do is go down, although we can't go down that way. Never mind. That's a dead end. Alright. I have not actually piloted you, because typically I don't pilot the my LRM boats, essentially. And okay, you are set to...
Target destroyed.
Still does good, that's for sure.
Knocked out that target.
I could do this as sort of a hybrid fire support by doing like 2 LRM-10s and then 4 SRM-6s. Probably end up taking out the medium pulse lasers and just changing them out for medium lasers.
Target acquired.
Turn that bastard into dust.
Although we'll have to see what how the layout is, because I don't exactly remember the layout, other than I know that there's missiles in the shoulders, but I don't remember if there's any missiles in the hands.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I actually wish on the last mission that I did were at the long sight lines, if I'd had both of these guys. But yeah, having two LRM-10s would give me at least some long range, so it wouldn't be completely useless
Target
at like
acquired.
300 meters or
Nearly
less.
there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Contact eliminated!
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Okay.
Nice to have some extra ballistics.
How did that reload our ammunition? Nope.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target down.
Destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Hostile down.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That destroyed a lot of his legs.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
The enemy pilot just bailed out.
Okay.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Got him!
Target destroyed.
Saw a PPC there. Ah, Panther, huh?
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
But you can't hide from me. Oh, come on, really?
New
I thought the
target shown.
LRMs are smarter than that.
Target acquired.
I see the target, Commander. Let's hit it!
Target destroyed.
The
Target
assigned target is marked. Mobilizing for assault.
destroyed.
That pilot just got schooled! Neck down! Contact eliminated!
That was probably overkill.
Target destroyed.
Uh.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, I definitely feel like these would be better on the other mech.
Hostile down.
Target destroyed.
And that SRMs would be
Target
better on
acquired.
this one.
Good kill. That's why we make the big money.
Acquired.
Solid copy on that attack order. Moving to assault the target.
Okay.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target neutralized.
Alright, then... Destroy the last tower.
Target destroyed.
Acquired.
Good job, mercenary. Now withdraw from this area immediately. We cannot allow Obsidian to get wind of our impending actions against their mining operations. We'll rendezvous at the Amity Merit Militia Headquarters. We'll expect your arrival soon.
Enemy transport touching down.
Okay.
That was a great showing,
What
Commander.
the heck?
Our benefactor will be pleased with our success. Now get back to the dropship, ASAP. Hostile dropship above.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Contact verified. Opening fire!
It goes for the legs, interestingly enough. So which means you end up with closer ranges. You end up with a lot of leg damage.
Target destroyed.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Knocked out that target.
We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Nope. Alright, well, either way. Yeah, the hot loads I definitely feel like would be better placed
Cavalry
in
is here,
the
Commander.
LRM-20s.
Prepare for mech
Hot loads
extraction.
would be better placed in the other mech. And putting the LRM-10s, putting some LRM-10 hot loads along with like SRM-6s, 4 SRM-6s would be better in this mech. Trebuchets, assassins. Suppose we can grab some assassin parts that allow us to make an assassin. AC-10. Ooh, Guardian ECM. Grabbing that. AC-5s. Anything else? Medium lasers. Grab all those. Oh, some LRM-10 hot loads. Actually, was there any other LRM? No, not really, huh? I guess more medium lasers. Yeah, nope, okay. Alright, so, was that the dragon, or was that just because we swapped over to these guys? It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Alright, so, view transmission, blood minerals due to unforeseen circumstance over. We'll need to extend your contract. That will of course mean more pay for yourself, along with these fun toys. Obsidian Mining Board of Directors is doing whatever they can to save themselves, and they're willing to drag us down with them. Board has threatened to publicly release documents showing their protectionist members of Parliament personally brokered the Obsidian mining contract. It would be a disaster if this gets out, as the government would be accused of directly funding a mining company that's providing materials to its rivals. They've even contracted out a local mercenary battalion by the name of Homer's Hooligans to protect their board and company interests. Obsidian Harvest wants us to back off in exchange for their them staying quiet. But let this be clear: the League will not be blackmailed by some 2-bit mining corporation that got lucky with a single dig site. We've activated the Merrick militia stationed on Amity to help resolve this matter. We want you to link up with the Merrick militia and destroy all Obsidian-backed security forces that are protecting their board of directors. Accept. Okay, is that on this map? It is on this map, but... Okay, so what we want to do is we want to swap around these guys. So, loadout. We're going to see about some LRM-10 hot loads. We got some tier 2s. Here, before we do this, let's go into our weapon upgrades. LRM-10 hot loads. Do we have any way to upgrade? So we got a bunch of SRM-6s that we can upgrade. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to actually wait on this because if we've got 6 tier 2 SRM-6s, we're going to probably want to put them on what we have. Same thing with those. LRM-15s. Okay, so let's go into loadout. Let's go ahead and repair all. We will take you guys off. Okay, so we can fit 2-2 and then 2-2. So, how do we want to do this? So what I'm thinking is we want to put the LRM-10s on here. We can also drop a ton of that. So that, and then put all the SRM-6s over here. ECM description, line of sight, base sensors, sensor field of view. I think that's good the way it is. And then what we can do is go down to the SRM6s here and put you, 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 and you. Now, we've got a problem. We're gonna need to drop you down to medium lasers. We can actually upgrade you guys to at least tier 2 medium lasers. But that only leaves us with 2 tons for this. SRM6s, so we've got, what, 6, 12, 18, 24 shots being fired every time we fire these things. Give me a calculator. So 800... what? No, clear. 800 divided by 24. That's only 33 shots. These guys are an LRM-20. If we were to reduce you down, this would only give us... what is that, 220 shots, essentially? We would basically need 2 of these, essentially. If we do this, that... we can fit more SRM-6s in here. Now we've got 3 SRM-6s. So 6, that's 36. 6 times 6 is 36. So 36, 8. Wait, no, we've got 1600 now. Divided by 36. That's still only 44 shots. They would probably want to fit at least another 2 tons of SRM ammo on here. Unless we've got another... the market's not selling any. So we would have to do this, essentially. The thing is that this leaves me with absolutely no long-range weapons. If we drop this and that, we would have to drop 3 medium lasers. Or we can try and just put on some more heat sinks. Or more SRM ammo. I have no idea as to how hot this thing's going to run. According to this, it's going to run super hot. We have not increased our cooling at all. And another single heatsink at least. Puts us at 3.1. Okay, let's start that work. Len, you're not going to be able to do anything because, first off, the LRM-20s aren't here yet. Not until we're done working on that one. So we're going to go ahead and jump forward to the Agincourt refit. Go to this battle mech. Loadout. So yeah, the Tempest gives us increased missile lock-on times, missile heat generation, medium laser cooldowns, LRM missile cooldowns, LRM missile projection speed, LRM heat generation, missile lock-on times. So, we want these LRM-20 hot loads. Obviously, too hot now to run that. But we are going to drop you and drop some of these single heat sinks. And that should be enough. Although it feels like I had more double heat sinks and more cooling in general. I had 2.8, didn't I? But the other one doesn't have the Guardian heatsink, does it? I think it also had an XL engine. I could put an XL engine on this. We would just need to make some space. But then and we'd have to get rid of you. And that would allow us to put in the double heat sinks, as well as the Guardian ACM. I wouldn't mind putting that back in here. Yeah, let's also repair all. We could actually fit the medium lasers back in here. If we were to... First off, are we on armor? Let's see if we can't use up that half ton. There we go. And then that gives us exactly 2... I think this thing would run very hot, though. I think it's going to run very hot already. Weight saving of 3.5. The ferrofibrous is a weight saving of 1.4. The XL engine has the weight saving of 8. So it's pretty much kind of required. So if we go... You know what, let's go ahead and put the medium lasers back in here. And if... Could also go with chem lasers. If we go with chem lasers... Do we have enough medium chem lasers is the problem? I only have, like, looks like I only have 3 medium chem lasers. Apparently we have not been buying medium chem lasers. Where is the medium lasers? There we go. That actually didn't increase the heat generation all that much, huh? Okay, let's go with that. Okay, then... You air to nothing. Well, we'll grab it. Let's take a look at our... do we have any chem lasers? Boy, they're not selling anything here, are they? Alright, well, continuing on with the mission. But we're going to do that next time. So, you all have a good day, good evening, good night. I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you all for coming, and don't forget to like and subscribe.